heard you went on a trip the other day. How was it?
Yeah, was so cool.
Good?
Yeah, the weather, everything.
Where did you go?
To Las Vegas.
Oh, Las Vegas.
Yeah, with
we
my
always
friends.
wanted to go there.
Yeah.
Never been there.
It's
You don't have family and stuff?
Alex,
No.
how was your trip?
With my friends.
My
It
trip
was
here
Yeah.
was
super cool.
very cool. How was your
Yeah.
trip?
Actually, we
Man,
don't
for me
spend-
it
we didn't
was, I
spend
mean, the
so
weather is
much
good
money,
today, so everything was perfect.
What about
There was
you,
no
Steffi?
traffic.
I heard your mother
sounds good,
was
man.
feeling not so good.
Yeah, she had an accident 2 weeks ago, but now she's in the hospital and maybe she will get out tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. But
That's good.
it will be better soon. Thank you for the question.
Of course. So guys, what do you think? I know Gaetan is late, but like as always. Oh, speaking of the devil.
Traffic was
It's okay.
cool.
Come in. We were just starting, so you didn't miss anything.
Okay.
So yes, if you can please.
Yep, let's go.
Choose a slide. Yeah, this is the agenda for today. First, the presentation. I will introduce you to what's the main topic of this meeting. You already know because you got the agenda via email, but we will repeat it. We have plenty of time today. Then I will ask you to state an opinion. Each one of you will say what do you think about this problem. After that, we will open the discussion a little bit so we can all like talk about that in a more natural way and get the conversation flowing. Then I will ask you for a final statement where you will speak your mind about what you thought about the discussion, what you learned, what do you if you change your opinion, if your opinion stays the same. And yeah, after that we will vote, of course, and depending on the vote, we will act on that matter. So if you guys are ready for it, we should start.
Yeah, sure.
So here we are. As you know, our company is facing new times. We are a really luxury perfume. The smell of luxury actually, and as the present changes, we have to face the future, and what we are here today to discuss is if we change our principal policy. Our principal policy, as you know, is to not sell to other people, to sell only under our brand in our stores. So today we are going to discuss if we should change that policy and start selling also in other stores or maybe supermarkets, so where God only knows where. So if it's okay, I will ask you, each one of you, a little bit, what do you think about this topic? Who wants to start?
I can start if you want.
Steffi, please.
Like you probably already know, and like you said before, are we still concentrated on the luxury upmarket image? And I think that is also where we wanted to stay still. And my opinion is that if we change our policy, we will definitely ruin our market and also lost our totally perfect image. And that is the reason for me why I don't want to change the policy.
Okay, perfect. That's really good. Who wants to go next?
Okay, so in my opinion, so I'm the financial controller. We have a big market image, but this image is getting low availability for our brand. So is it a lot of profits for us? And in my opinion, we should change the policy by opening our market only to up market retailers.
Okay, we will take that later in the open discussion. What do you think about that, Alex?
Well, I'm the sales manager from Japan, for Japan, and I share the same opinion as Steffi. So I don't want to change in our currently policy because there's a high risk if we do this that our sales go up in outlets and something like this. But in the end, we lose sales in our stores. So
Okay,
I agree with Steffi.
perfect. What do you think, Langton? Are you pro or against
To
change?
be honest with you, as the manager of the biggest market, of course,
which is the USA, yeah.
Yeah, the USA. I strongly disagree with the whole change of policy. I think we at the moment we should actually stick to the policy that we have.
Okay, perfect. What about you? What do you
Yeah.
think, Jose?
For me, I'm looking that problem from the legal point of view.
Okay.
I was investigating a little bit about our position and everything, and I think that we have to change the policy because we are in a difficult position from the legal point of view. So later, if you want, I can explain you a little bit more.
Of course. As you know, our marketing director is not here today because he has an injury. So we will appoint a meeting again for next week or the other week, so we can discuss this furthermore, and also to discuss what we decide at the end of this meeting. As about me, what I think is that we should stay with our actual policy, because it's the only way our customers can rely on our brand and share our values and recognize our smelling luxury. So if you want, we can open this discussion a little bit. I don't know, for example, do you want to start with
Yeah.
legal?
Yeah, no problem. So from the legal point of view, we have a problem.
Please, let me stop you. I forgot to say something. This is an open discussion, so you guys can interrupt each other, and I will try to moderate a little bit, but and I will also intervene in the opinions, but just feel free, okay?
Okay.
Just one
Okay.
question: how much time do we have for this whole discussion?
For today, we have about 30 minutes.
Okay,
But
perfect.
that should be plenty of time.
Okay.
And if we need more, we will appoint another meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Okay. Thank you. So.
Sorry for the.
Don't worry. So, we are in a unlawful situation. I mean, we cannot. We have to let to another brand, to another retailer to brand our product. We cannot forbid them. We cannot forbid that. So they have to be allowed because we are breaking a very important law about the free market. That is a very big problem. I want to know your opinions, and because we are in troubles.
On this case, this is true that we will have to change something
Yeah.
really soon. But on this point, I would agree with you, not on the legal point, but on the thing that we have to open our market, our project, because like today, a random customer living in Marseille could not buy our product. So we are a really good brand with a strong image, but this image is affected by the availability and the access to our product. So I think if we open our product to upmarket retailers and we still have this image of upmarket, we could increase our sales by almost 400% and also keep our strong image.
Yeah, Alex, do you think this policy of selling to luxury retailers, you said?
Upmarket luxuries, yeah.
Okay. Do you think that would work in Japan or not? As how the market is in Japan?
The market in Japan is it fits perfectly with our system right now, and if we sell to more places, I think we will lose money. So
Okay. And yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree with them because our marketing manager is not here right now, but we did also a market study about that, and we did a market study about our biggest markets, so Asia and Europe,
USA.
and
Yes.
true, and the study showed that our most important target group are the rich women in the most till 50 years or something.
Mhm.
And I think if we will change our policy, we will lose this target group because they are still stuck in this very perfect luxury high upper class segmentation or something.
Mhm.
And if we will change that you can also buy our products in supermarkets or something, I think we will lose that target group.
Yes, I
Probably.
agree with that.
Yeah, Langton, what do you think about what Gaetan said? Because he said, like, would you agree that a change of policy in that direction would affect the market in the USA, our market in the USA?
To be honest with you, I couldn't help it but think about what the company lawyer said specifically, because I'll get to what the financial manager said, but for me, what actually sort of like what actually gave me a thought, it was what the company lawyer said about us breaking the free market law. The last I checked, I think it is within our company policy to actually to choose a strategy, like to focus on which kind of clientele we want. If we want to focus on a niche market, how we are going to do that. So I don't understand when they say that we are actually breaking the free market. Could the company lawyer care to elaborate?
Of course, ask
Okay,
me.
I can talk. Because we cannot say no if someone wants to buy our product. I'm not the financial manager, but maybe Gaetan can explain to me later. But I mean, if we are a luxury product, I don't see the problem in opening it like the others retailers can buy it, because we are luxury and only luxury retailers will buy it. So I don't know if why this will be like decrease our profile of luxury.
What exactly do you mean?
If we open it like if some retailers buy to us, they will be luxury retailers, right? So I don't know why we will lose our image of luxury.
If I may say something.
Yeah.
I think this is because when our clients, when they come to our G-Lane outlets, they know that they are like surrounded by like luxury, like the smell of luxury, of course. So when they happen to see our product like in other retailers, which are like mixed with other products, they feel like that image, like of being luxury is depreciating in a way. So that's why like we prefer to, instead of going that way, I think what we could do is we can actually increase the number of our outlets that we have. That way our clientele, they can still have the same like smell of luxury. Like I think that's my opinion. I don't know what you think. I don't know what's your take on this, but
Yeah, I totally agree with that, because like I said before, we already have these target group and we have a lot of people who actually buy our products at this time, but maybe we should be more focused on our product itself, that maybe because we have so a good image, and if we, like I said already, we will lose the people if we won't sell it anymore in only the really luxury outlets. So at the moment, I don't know, maybe you can say more to that, but we still have, we are allowed to charge prices up to 25% more than our competitors, because of our image. And I think that is the most important part. Maybe we should more focus on, or to concentrate more on other target groups, that maybe we can expand our target groups or something.
Yeah, the thing is, like, for me, what's the most important thing is like that we keep up our image. G-Lane is it's really a luxury product, and it's really like people identify us with a lot like really luxury stuff.
Yeah.
And also in our company we have in Schenk, we have other products for like other sectors of the market. So with G-Lane we should like focus on the highest rank of the market. I don't know.
Yeah, that's okay. In still order to keep this strong image, it is not we can open our market only to really up retailers, and we can keep this this image. Maybe more women will buy it more, because I think okay, this is for rich women, as you said, but this kind of rich women have to move to these shops, to these retailers, because it's only in some big cities, in some countries. So we can still keep this image, but we can only also increase our sales by selling Ghislaine products in herb markets, luxuries, perfumeries, with other brands, but maybe with our name on the window. This could be something, and our image is still there. I think,
completely
in my
agree with
opinion.
Steffi, from a communication point of view, do you think we can sell to other, like sell our product in other places and still keep our image? Or like from a communication point of view, how would we be able to change that or to maintain our image doing that?
Yeah, well, I'm not sure. I'm really not 100% sure about that, but
Of course.
I'm really satisfied how it is at the moment, and so I don't think, or I don't really understand why we should change that policy, because we do really good. Yeah, I don't know, but maybe I can come back to a point I said before, to the we can have higher prices than our competitors. Maybe you can add something to that.
Our prices are already really low. We're doing a margin really high because we are selling only in our shops. So we can drop our profit margin by 20%, and we will still.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I
Yeah.
don't interrupt you, but if I come back to some point you mentioned before,
Mhm.
you said that we should sell it to other stores with our brand name
Mhm.
on the window or something. You said
Mhm.
that, right?
Yep.
Yeah, probably that would be an
idea.
opportunity or something, but I think that the competition is too big. I know we have this image and we still are the best, I think, but if you have the direct competition with the others, maybe more people will get to the cheaper ones. So I'm really afraid that we will still lose this image if they prefer the cheaper ones. or
This is
something.
why I wanted just to stay in luxury retailers, but.
But do you have examples?
uh,
Or
maybe-
where do you want to sell it then?
Okay,
In which
maybe-
kind of shops?
I don't really know, like L'Oreal, like really high brand in the market, like the best luxury, where we can sell in their shop. Okay, I think about L'Oreal.
Well, let me stop you right there. Alex
Yes.
and Langton, how do you think these changes would develop in the USA and Japan?
I
Like
think
different to Europe, how would it affect our
Yeah.
markets in the US and Japan?
I think it would be a problem because right now we have this image because our products are not available for everyone. So you have to
And
move
that's
certain.
something that is really valuable in Japanese culture,
Yes,
or
because for example, not everyone has this product, so you feel special about it, and if everyone gets it, it's nothing special anymore. And, like you said, which woman will change? They will get another product which is not available like ours. Yes.
What do you think that affect our USA market? The people from the USA.
Actually, I couldn't agree more with what Alex said
So
because
it develops like the US market and the Japanese market develop like at the like work almost like
okay,
similar.
I think for example, in the USA, like I said, it is one of the biggest market. I think the problem that we have is that we don't have as many outlets as we are supposed to have. So I think the ultimate solution is just to increase, the number of outlets. For example, like in Hollywood, we have only one outlet, and another one is in Los Angeles. So, for example, if we put, let's say, 2 or 3 in each of those areas, I think that way we can still reach out to a wider clientele, and at the same time we still maintain our image,
Yes, I
just
would
like the way
agree
we
with
do
you.
in Japan.
Yes.
Okay, this is not a bad idea, in my opinion.
Okay. I want to go in depth with the legal situation.
I want to retake something that Steffi
Yeah,
said,
for
that
sure.
you talk about competitors,
Mm.
and that's a very important thing in the legal point of view, because we are breaking that law, the free market law, and at the moment nobody notices it, but if the competitors do it, we can have big troubles, because they will get us to the court, and then we have to fight very very hard to try to win, but I think we have only a few chances of win. So I cannot be agree with you guys. I think that we need we are in a hurry to change the policy.
Okay. So, do you guys have any more thoughts that you want to share?
No, I just have a question.
Of
But
course.
we are living this policy for so long at the moment. Why is the legal thing just coming up right now?
Yeah, it's just the problem. The main problem is that we cannot say no to the another retailers.
Sorry
So,
to
yeah.
interrupt you, but why can't we say no? Because other companies can say no. You
Yeah.
don't sell our product, and why can't we?
Because you have to let another brands, another retailer to buy your product and can sell it with your name, but in their shops. So,
So you are obligated by law to
yeah.
sell. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's a big reason.
Yeah.
So, like some retail shops can take our product and sell it. This
Yeah.
is what you're saying.
They
They
buy,
don't need.
they buy the
okay.
product to us, they pay, and they sell in their
Okay.
shops. We also, I don't know how is this, but how about this? But we also, I think that we can do agreements with some shops that it's like a way to avoid that free market law.
Yeah, Anton.
Yeah, go.
I think I might have a solution to this problem. Okay, so you said that we are obligated to sell to these retailers, right?
Yeah, we are not obligated, but we cannot say no.
We cannot say no, so which means we are obligated.
Yeah,
Okay,
more or less.
no,
That
fair
helps.
enough. So I think here's the
Okay,
thing.
guys, let's keep this serious, please.
Here's the thing. So since we are obligated to sell to them, how about we sell to them at a higher price, which they cannot. If they manage to buy, it's going to be difficult for them to resell and make profit. But
That's a good idea.
however, in our
What
outlets,
does our financial director think about that?
There is some yes and some no.
I think that's a messy solution because I don't know. Wait, sorry. Our lawyer would say, but fixing prices is also illegal. So I don't know
Yeah.
to
But
what point we can rise.
we can sell our
Okay.
product for the price we want. So
Exactly.
we sell it so high they don't buy it. And another solution is
Yeah,
that
the
but
thing,
we
the
are
thing is,
actually-
we cannot like sell our product in our stores for 100.
Yeah.
not in our stores for them. If
No,
they
Yeah,
want to
but,
buy
but
it.
You
we
cannot
cannot
have-
we cannot have that difference because that if like we get sued,
Yes.
that would be the same thing. Like we
Yeah.
cannot sell it the bottle of cologne or fragrance in our stores for 100 euros and then sell it to the supermarkets for 1 million.
That's a little
I
crazy.
mean-
that's an exaggerated like situation.
With
but
all
I don't
due-
know,
with-
know
Yeah, yeah,
more about
it's
it.
the
with
same.
all due respect, Mr. President, the way you are saying it, like from 100 to 1 million, yeah, it sounds like it's
Yes.
over the
Huge,
top.
yeah.
But
Yeah, of
For
course,
example-
it's an exaggeration.
for example, if we are selling in our shop like 100, then we sell like for the to the competitors like for 115, like it's going to be difficult for them to order from us and then resell and make profit because the clients, they are always going to go to our shops because it's cheaper and they are going to have that smell of luxury.
And
Yeah,
in
let me
addition,
interrupt
we
you.
are actually already doing a big margin in our project. So if we sell like the same price to the retailers, it's going to be difficult for them also.
Langton, the thing is that you cannot. It's the same problem. You cannot sell your product by 100 and fix the price to the competitors to 150.
But I think if I remember correctly, you can target each and every market like differently. This is like different price skimming. Like
Yeah.
you can charge like for this sector of market you can charge a certain price, and for another market you can charge a certain price. I'm
Yeah,
sure you
but
guys
the-
are
but
familiar
the-
with that.
But the authorities are always with an eye on you.
Yeah, obviously, and the competitors can demand you, like can suit you.
I don't know about that.
Don't you worry about that because that's why we pay a legal expert, and if the legal expert says it cannot be done,
If I may-
we should like respect his opinion.
Okay, no
That's
problem.
Why we pay them a lot of money.
But may I say one last thing?
Of course.
You guys, I think, for example, have you ever noticed that like you can go to the same market, for example, Jumbo, right? Like here, like in Blerick, and another one maybe like in Venlo, and you see like there's a 2 cents different in the same product. Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah, of course.
Why is that?
I'm not an expert on
No,
this.
no, I'm just asking. Like, have you?
Of course, but the thing is that in our line of products, it wouldn't be 2 cents. It would be a lot. It would be a lot more money. And also, if you are unsure about this topic, you can appoint a meeting with the legal department next week or whenever you want, and you can talk about that. but this meeting is for another thing, so we should stick to our agenda. Is that okay, Lanton?
It's okay, but I thought the whole point of the meeting was to try to find solutions so that we can vote at the end of the day when we are actually informed.
So
Actually, the
interrupt
point
you?
of the meeting, as I told you before and as everybody knows, is to decide if we change the policy or not. It's not
Yeah.
for looking
Sorry,
for
but
solutions.
this is important, and I have an idea. Like
Mhm.
you said earlier, like in Hollywood,
Mhm.
there is only one shop.
Mhm.
And what about if we create more shops in the cities, like in Tokyo or something, so people get our product easier, but we still
That's
sell
a
them
good
in
idea.
our shops.
That's an idea, which I'm not against.
Guys,
I think we're
our
running.
time is
out
right
of
now,
time.
so I suggest we vote on the policy.
And-
Sounds good to you?
Okay.
Okay.
Or do
Fair
you
enough.
prefer to do a final statement before?
But if we change our policy, what would change, or what would we change then?
If we vote, if after the vote we decide to change our policy, we will discuss some ideas and we will appoint another meeting
But
to plan our route for the future.
but maybe I want to hear first some arguments, and after that I would decide if I want to change it. Because right now, I don't have any reasons to change my opinion, I think.
Okay, that sounds fair.
Okay, so we can make a final statement maybe before, and
Yeah.
after the vote.
No, let's before discuss some ideas.
Or would anyone at the moment change their mind at the moment?
Not
I
really.
I actually.
But
want
why?
to change.
Can you tell me why?
The main reason is the legal reason. I mean, we pay loads
Yeah,
of money
sure.
to the legal department, and if they say that we can get sued and we can lose a lot of money in litigations, I for sure want to cover my ass on that topic.
Yeah, we
So,
don't want problems.
But you don't have any anxiety or something that you
Like
will lose?
my family will always say that you have to face a problem once you have it.
We can open, but not that much also. We still have our range.
Mr. President,
Opening.
Yeah.
I suggest that we have a second opinion. Like, how about we consult another legal firm to actually to see like
Okay,
so
that
that we
sounds
can
fair to me.
yeah.
Yeah.
After that we can
We
decide.
will do
Yeah.
that on the future, of course.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, can you please repeat that?
I was actually suggesting that instead, I know this is our common lawyer, but
Yeah.
if we get a second opinion, and then we
yeah,
can
sure.
actually see, like, how deep in trouble are we, like, if we don't or if we do,
If we
then
have
we
a
make a
chance,
decision. Yeah.
chance. Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
So, do you want to state some ideas of how the change could benefit us, or how to implement and change? For example, what I think with what I've been talking with our parent company Schenk is that we for sure need to sell online.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a big market that we are losing, and we are in 2018, and we for sure need to open an online store.
Yeah, that is true.
That's a brilliant idea.
I think
But
that's a
isn't
good
it
idea.
dangerous that we lose our image then? Because it's again more availability. You can get it easier if you sell it online.
What I thought is that we can implement some kind of like invitation system,
Mhm.
so to our online store. So if like you can only buy our product via internet if you have an invitation from another client that bought the product before. So that way we keep our market high class and like,
Mhm.
exclusive.
Yes,
I
that
don't
sounds
And
good.
it's open this question of availability also.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So, do you have any more ideas? I know Lantan wants to consult this thing with another legal department. Sounds good to me. I don't know what else. Do you want guys to do a final statement? And I think we should vote on our policy.
So if we change, I also could imagine, because last week I was in London and I was in Harrods. So maybe we can, Harrods,
Yeah.
know Harrods, or everybody? Yeah, and maybe we can also sell it to really
Department store,
luxury
yeah.
more
Okay.
shopping malls like Harrods in London or Galeries Lafayette in Paris, or so. I also prefer that idea that you had, Alex, that we just have more G-Lane outlets.
That's
But if we
a
want
really
to-
big investment.
Yeah, that is true. So if we want to sell our products, I would prefer if we still stay in the luxury up-class market. So if
Okay.
we sell it to Harrods,
Okay.
Galerie Lafayette or something.
Okay, Alex, do you want to state something final to end your?
I agree with Steffi. I share her opinion, so nothing to say.
What about you?
I'm good.
Okay.
What people said agree with me.
Yeah, I keep my mind, and I think that Steffi give us the key for this problem.
Okay. What about you, Lanton?
Somehow I agree with what Stephanie said.
Mm-hmm.
On the other hand, I feel like if we sell to these luxurious like stores, our product, they are not going to have that first preference. They are not like, for example, if you go into our stores, our customer, they are going to see like, what they want to see because it's in our stores. But in other stores, they are going to be put at the back, or maybe there's a first preference. I don't know. Maybe if we pay like to be like, on the, I don't know.
Okay.
I
we
totally.
will work on
Can I
that.
just add something?
Of course.
Because that was the same what I said in the beginning, that I'm afraid that competitors will be focused in our product. But I think, especially also with the law topic here, we really have to change something if we don't want to lose our image because of that law problem. So maybe we should
can-
do
So
a
it
compromise
can
or
affect
something.
Let me
image.
take you right there and actually let's vote.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So, Gatan, financial controller, what do you think?
I'm definitely for changing this policy, but I can change my IDs.
Okay.
So I'm open, but I want to change.
Steffi,
It's better for us.
Yeah.
what's your vote?
After all we said about, I also want to change my mind, and I am also for a change.
Langton,
I'm sorry, but I still have to stay with my
okay.
current decision to stay with the policy.
Okay. Jorge, our company lawyer.
Yeah, we have to change.
Okay. Alex?
I think we can change our image under specific conditions, like we said before.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. I actually want to change too. I don't really want to, but I think we should definitely do because our legal reasons. And I think we can always go back to our current system. So, I don't know, we're a strong company, we will get over this.
Yeah.
So if you are okay with it, we will appoint a meeting for next week with our marketing director too, and we will discuss furthermore what we
When what needs to
decided
change. Okay.
on our new policy.
Good.
Thank you everybody for coming. I'll see you at the bar. I'll pay with the company card.
Okay, let's
sounds
go.
good.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Present.